Badda SZN, the baddest from the 416 to the 613.
Ottawa.
416.
He don't know.
See, I don't know the area code. I ain't even from around here, you know what I'm saying?
You don't want to show us a local flavor? Local something? Shit,
shot-
I'm ready, but I hope y'all ready though.
We ready.
We ready.
We always ready. We trying to get on this little relationship topic. What is your type? Like, what do you look for in a guy?
Guys are so confused these days. Like, there's guys asking women to like take care of them and stuff, and I'm like, you need to calm down.
Okay, that's not a guy, that's a fish.
That's like,
Bruh.
Any girl who said they seen the nigga get beat up and they were okay with it,
Why not join him then?
why do that happen? So like, would you guys leave if a man cheats on you?
a man will never dare cheat on me. I'm telling you, niggas are scared of me.
Never you?
Niggas are scared. Well, this guy I met, we went on like 2 dates, okay? So it was still new. But he was like right away, like he saw me one day with another guy and started telling, are you
Okay, welcome to Inferno.
The hottest podcast in the world.
Hi, I'm gonna be one of your hosts. My name is Anita.
And I'm Ever.
I'm Trey.
And I'm Javidan.
Today we're gonna have a very special guest. She is a model, an artist, and really hot on the Toronto music scene right now. I want to introduce to you guys Badda SZN. Okay. Woo, woo, woo.
big turn up the situation?
You know?
Let's go.
So first, how are you?
Good, I'm good. You know
How
what
do
I'm
you
saying?
like Calgary?
Pardon me?
How do you like Calgary?
Oh, Calgary is interesting, but it's beautiful.
That's good, that's good. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm Badda SZN. Everything happens for a reason. The baddest from the 416 to the 613. You know what time it is.
Hey.
Been doing this for a long time. Still doing it. Making moves, making noise. Got a lot of motion. So we're doing it for Canada. We're doing it for all my East Africans, all my Africans. You already know. And that's what it is. So today we're going to have a good time, have some good conversation. And y'all are going to maybe see a different side of me. We'll see.
For sure.
Okay.
How long have you been doing this music thing?
I released my first single, Check After Check, in December 2017.
2017? So
Yeah.
for a little minute, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I've done a lot. I did like some big records with Pressa. I don't know if you guys know Pressa, but
Sure.
from Canada.
Yeah.
Canada Goose for that guy.
Yeah, he been out here a couple times. For sure.
Yeah, so we had like a #1 record on Vibe 105. So that was pretty epic. And yeah, we're just keeping the motion rolling.
That's what's
You know,
up.
That's
That's what's up.
interesting.
What got you into music, if you don't mind me asking?
I had a big hip hop influence growing up through my brothers. My brothers were always like in the industry. They worked in the industry with a lot of like household names. But so they kind of like retired from the industry, but then they were like giving me all their knowledge about hip hop and this and that. And I got so into it and I started like perfecting my way of doing it.
Right.
And I've been doing it ever since.
So you
shout out
fro-
to Big Bros.
You from Toronto? Where you
I'm
from?
originally from Ottawa, 613. That's why I said the baddest from the 613 to the
Ottawa.
416.
He don't know.
See, I don't know the area code. I ain't even from around here, you know what I'm saying?
It's
You don't
okay.
know.
My Canadians will
Yeah,
understand.
yeah. Okay.
But yeah, I'm from Ottawa, so it's like a 4-hour drive from Toronto. It's not too. It's in the same province in Ontario. So yeah.
Ottawa, sound, ugh.
Ottawa? No,
Yeah.
it's good. It's a vibe.
cool?
I mean, it's my city, so it's a vibe. You know?
Okay. You turned it up, so I guess we'll say
We
it's
turn
a
it up.
vibe.
We turn it up in Ottawa, in Toronto, in Calgary, all over Canada. You already know.
For sure.
I love that for you, you know? Keep grinding in the music world.
You know, we're doing this.
So, you don't want to show us a local flavor? Local something?
We'll see. You know, let's get the vibes rolling, and then maybe we'll see.
Okay, later on.
Later on, you know,
Okay.
bitch just got here. Let me get, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She ain't ready yet.
Okay.
Shit, I'm ready, but I hope y'all ready though.
We ready.
We ready.
We always ready. For
We've
sure.
been
We
ready.
stay ready.
Let's go.
But listen, okay, let's go ahead and start spicing this thing up a little bit. You feel me? Since you wanna, get loosened up a little bit. So we try and get on this little relationship topic. What is your type? Like, what do you look for in a guy, in a man? You know what I'm saying, that you wanna pursue?
Listen,
next level shit too, not no toxic, all that new level generation stuff. Like, somebody you want to marry. What are you looking for?
just like, a real man. I feel like a lot of men these days are confused and they kind of forget about culture and they forget about values and
Right.
they forget how to treat a real queen. So, as long as it's like he's a real man, I'm not asking for much, but I'm really asking for like a real man who like holds me down and is supportive. Because a lot of guys I date are jealous that I'm like so popular, like, and like I got a lot of guys want to talk to me and stuff.
Right.
But it's like that's irrelevant. You know what I mean? Like if I'm with you, I chose you for a reason. So
jealous or protective?
Pardon?
Jealous or just protective?
No, very jealous.
Okay.
Very jealous.
Because, some women and people can get that misconstrued,
No, it's definitely a jealousy thing. Because, it's like, I've been in situations where, like, a guy's like, oh, I don't want you to model or rap anymore if you like to be with me. And I'm like, okay, bye.
Yeah, you can't
I don't have time for that, So
for sure.
Definitely someone supportive and real.
Okay. What about you, Jibby? What's your type?
My type is the shmoney. That's what I say. And by that, you know what I mean? I'm not talking about, okay, he has to be having a Bill Gates bag. Okay, but like he got to be ambitious on his money mind,
But that's what I'm saying about like guys are so confused these days. Like there's guys asking women to like take care of them and stuff, and I'm like, you need to calm down.
Okay, that's not a guy, that's a fish.
That's like what I'm saying. Like,
okay,
that's what I'm saying. But that's what's going on in this generation. It's like it's terrible. Like the guys are not like the men are not the same these days.
Okay.
No offense, Trey, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know any. To be honest with you, I don't know any guy. Or I'm not friends with any guys that's asking for somebody to take care of them. So I can't really relate to that.
I know a lot of women that go
crazy.
through that. Like it's crazy.
That's insane.
Somebody
I
lying.
don't.
Because we can't be all sitting here saying the same thing and agreeing.
I
and you
don't.
telling me you don't know not one. Your friends is lying
Friends. Yeah, I guess
Your friends,
some
they're
maybe
definitely
but
lying.
I also have a type of friend group as well,
So you've never seen like that happen to anyone, or even see like a story on social. That's
in
what I'm saying.
college.
So
When I was in college, you feel me? When I was younger. Now, like I'm around people that got something going on, so I ain't even fooling with people that. Hey baby, can you go half on this for me real quick? I ain't got it going on right now. Can you take care of me? Feel me? Nah.
Yeah.
It's giving
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, I think the thing is, females also, they get it confused and twisted. Like, bitches just up here thinking, yeah, I'm just gonna have a man and he's gonna pay my rent. Like, you just started talking to him yesterday. You can't expect the man to pay your rent. Can you pay your rent, bitch?
for sure, definitely.
Can you pay your rent?
Mm-hmm.
And they be asking for like ridiculous shit that you yourself can't afford. So how the fuck you gonna ask him?
Yeah.
No,
You get
I
me?
get it.
But like as a man also, if you're talking to a woman, you should already know the levels, okay? You should have your pockets ready. You get me? You don't go on a first date talking about 50-50. Nigga, you asked me out. Okay? So
Yeah.
Right.
that's 100.
But that's what I'm saying. That's like a culture thing. Like people are forgetting the culture because in any culture, like when you invite someone out, even if it's a friend, you're supposed to take care of it.
Take care of it.
But now it's like even friends are splitting bills and this and that. It's like there's not a lot of culture anymore, to be honest.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of men lost their values nowadays, right?
Yeah, they're very much lost. They want this princess treatment thing.
Exactly.
Like, stop.
Fam, like you want flowers and all these things. You want the door to be open for you. Like I don't get it. I'm sorry.
And that's why I come back to the same thing. That is a fish. That is not a man.
I just want to take this time out to shout out my homegirl Fatima from
Timeless Beauty for keeping us timeless.
She also does facials, eyebrows, always available, very flexible, and honestly, she's the sweetest little girl. And back to our podcast.
So, what's your biggest ick? Like, what's your biggest ick? Somebody got doing something that you just like, ugh, I'm out the door.
I don't like it when like guys like kind of because it's okay to work and stuff, but I know a lot of guys that like that's all they do is work. They don't do fun activities. That's like boring for me. That's like I can't hang out with you. I can't even fuck with you if we're not gonna do something fun. Like you're just always working. It's like, okay, I want to go do something. Let's I don't know, let's do something. Let's go to a boat. Let's do this, do that. Let's go to the fucking beach or something. Like, niggas just be working. I respect the grind, but it's like, you can't work till you die. You know what I mean? I don't like people that just work too much and don't want to have like a social life with their girl or whatever.
Yeah.
I understand that.
A lot of African dads are like that. Like, they work and then like the mom's always like, well, you're going to work forever? You're going to hang out with the kids? Like, what's going on? You know?
Yeah. For me, it's a nigga who can't fight.
Yeah,
you have to know how to fight.
Right?
Let me tell you, any girl who said they seen the nigga get beat up and they were okay with it is lying. Because a lot leaves the room after that. The masculinity, everything just
out the window.
Out the door. The respect, like, if I feel like I could beat you up, then we're gonna have some problems. Yeah, no, because I know we all like to get a little like disrespectful just to see, you know, you be like, oh, acting up a little bit and see what he's gonna do. Because no girl really wants a guy that you can like walk all over. That's my biggest thing. So if you know how to fight, then you know you can definitely. I gotta be scared a little bit, not in domestic.
Y'all hell for that.
No.
Y'all hell for that. Y'all hell.
No, for real. No,
on everything.
Trey, be real.
Yeah.
If you lost the fight in front of your girl, what do you expect her to do?
She gotta know. I ain't never lost one, and this is live. So y'all know I'm gonna beat plenty of shit up.
Okay.
Can't lose in front of your girl.
Then see how she acts after. I promise you, it will not be the same.
Why not join him though?
No,
join
you
him
don't
in the
gotta
fight.
join.
Yeah.
You don't have to join.
Of course, yes, I would. I would.
Yeah.
If
Never
your
been
man
in a fight
is
in
getting
my life,
beat up, jump on it.
I would. I know I would, but it's like, why do I have to?
Can you tell us a story?
Of what? Of a
What's
guy?
your biggest ache
something that has happened that made you just, you know what I'm saying, leave. Not the
I
husband
don't know.
stuff. Like he did something.
I be leaving all the time, to be honest. I'm not serious with nobody. Because, like, the minute you do something that bothers me, I'm like, I gotta go. Because I don't like wasting my time. Like, I feel like it's like a privilege to be with me. And I feel like everybody should feel like that, you know? So it's like, why are we wasting each other's time?
You're right.
I'm not cool with that. Like, the minute you do something and I'm like, that's not my stilo, boy, I gotta go.
So, like, would you guys leave if a man cheats on you?
Yes.
Ooh.
A man will never dare cheat on me. I'm telling you, niggas are scared of me.
Oh,
They will not.
never you?
Niggas are scared
Well,
of me.
with me, it depends, honestly.
No, personally, there is no depending.
No, it depends. Here's why I say it depends. A lot of people make mistakes, and I have made mistakes in the past. I have stepped out a little bit, right? And then I was honest with that. I went and I told them like, hey, this is what I've done, and I'm sorry about it. I did this because you were not meeting this expectation of mine. And if you're willing to meet that expectation, and then right?
But did you guys talk about it before? Or was this
No, I just went and I did it.
Okay. See, then you fucked up.
That's different though.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, you should have
Because
talked about it
you ain't
before.
even talked to him about it.
Yeah, exactly. If you
just
did the same thing to me.
Bruh. How are y'all justifying that, bruh?
We're not. Did you just hear what I said? I said she fucked
didn't.
up though.
No,
I
she said,
did.
did you have a conversation before that? And she said no. We're like, okay, whoa, but like that's, you know what I mean. So how's that?
I'm not talking before she cheated. She should have had a conversation with the man
See,
and
that
said,
was my mistake.
Yeah. And that's why he shouldn't have took your ass back.
But he did. He did.
Okay, wait.
Have you cheated?
Okay, that's what I was gonna say. So the craziest shit happened to me. I swear to God, I'm like still dealing with it.
So I want to give a special shout out to our sponsor, Kingsman Entertainment. You already know he flew me down from Ottawa, Ontario. Some boss nigga shit, okay?
Shout out to Kingsman. I'm trying to get signed up.
So this guy I met, we went on like 2 dates, okay? So it was still new. Like, I didn't know him that much. And then, but he was like right away, like since the day he saw me, I met him at an event. He's like, yeah, you're going to be my girl. You're going to be my girl, you're my girl. I was like, we'll see about that. It makes me laugh when people say that because I'm like, we'll see. But anyway, so then, because I don't take nobody seriously, to be honest. I'm just like, yo, listen, I'm the most serious one in the room. But yeah, so then we went on a couple dates and he's like, I'm really feeling you. Like, I want you to be my girl. I don't want you to fuck with nobody. And I'm like, oh, are you okay with my lifestyle that I rap and do shows and all? Because I have issues with that. And then he's like, yeah, I support you, no problem. I'm like, okay, as long as like, I'm like, that's a big problem for me. So I'm like, as long as you're like, you know, supporting me, like, we'll see how it goes. So we went on like one more date. So like third date by now, he's calling me his girl. He's telling his boys, she's my girl, she's my girl. I'm like, whoa, we never had that conversation. So obviously, like, I'm talking to other people. And then he saw me one day with another guy and started telling everybody I'm cheating on him. And I'm like, what the heck? He's like, yeah, you cheated on me. We went on 3 days. Like, we're invested. I'm like, I don't even know your last name. Like, how are we invested?
Yeah.
Like, he took it so personal. And he's still, till this day, saying I cheated on him. He's saying Badda cheated on me. And I'm like, he's crazy.
That's like a lot of problems, a lot of girls, because our niceness get mistaken for flirting, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I made out with some
100%.
nigga though. It was like a whole thing. But yeah, he was saying, he saw me. I didn't know he was there. I was like, whoa, what are you doing here? He's like, why are you making out with that nigga? I'm like, you're not my nigga, so who cares?
How long were y'all talking? So let me see.
So those 3 days was probably like in like 2 months. So
2 months y'all were talking?
Like, we went on 3 dates in 2 months, but we're not talking every day. We're talking like every now and then. He was keeping track with me and stuff, but I was kind of busy. Like, he wanted to go out a lot. I just only went out with him 3 times because I was like, I didn't have time. But
Okay.
yeah, he's still saying I cheated on him. And I'm like, nigga, I did not cheat on you. You were not my man. He's like, it doesn't matter. He's like, technically, you were kind of my girl because, and he started making this whole story. I'm like, I don't get it. I'm sorry.
I feel like personally, men, like, if they talk to a woman or take them out on a date, a 1-2 time, especially Jamaican men, they love to think you guys are together.
Yeah.
Like, you did not ask me to be your girlfriend.
That's what I'm saying. We never had that conversation.
I need you to
We
ask.
never had that conversation.
Yeah,
It's
because
definitely
when
the
you're getting
times.
married, you got to get down on your knees and ask.
No, back in the days, they used to like be like, "Can you be my girlfriend?" Like,
With a
actually
local
ask.
promise ring.
You'll be in a relationship for 6 months and not even know.
Right.
And then other niggas starts talking about, "Oh, you better not be seeing nobody else." And you're
What
like,
are you talking
"Whoa,
about?
Yeah.
Where is this
I'm
coming
telling
from?"
you.
There you go.
I've done that before.
Yeah.
That's basically
Like,
what
what
it
is
is.
I've done that one. I ain't gonna lie.
What is up with that? As a
Like,
male,
why don't you
tell me
ask?
what is up with that?
You just want it to be yours. You're like, that's God. That one is mine. That's it.
Yeah, God said so, and I'm not gonna
That's exactly
tell her
what
though.
it is.
You don't even tell Shorty though. You don't even say you're my girl. You just make,
Because it's
like,
understood. If we
No, it's
kick,
not.
No,
look, it is understood.
Understood.
Because I'm kicking it with you more than I'm kicking it with them.
No.
How am I supposed to know that? How am I supposed to know that?
Because I'm with you more. I'm with you all the time.
Yeah, but I don't know what you doing on your days off. Whatever you see me in, then no. I'm
As far
sorry.
as
I'm gonna
I'm
need a
concerned,
man
you
to
talking to other
physically.
people.
I need a man to physically say that.
Yeah,
with his mouth.
Yeah, and then I'll be
Can
okay.
you be my girlfriend?
Nah, for sure though. That's how it's supposed to be.
Yes,
No,
I do it that way now too.
It's
for
just
sure,
a big
but
confusion.
I did
I'm
that
like,
No,
way.
what
it's
the
the
heck?
nonchalant men. That's just what it is. I need them to chalant. That's just
That's
like
it.
no, for real. Like chalant on because this nonchalant playing
Yeah.
stuff.
Till this day, I cannot go out if I see that nigga and a nigga talks to me. He'll be like, "That's my girl," and I'll be like, "Bro, I haven't talked to you in 3 months. Like, are you sick in the head? Like, niggas
At
is
this point, that's
crazy."
giving delusional and kind of
Do
stalker.
right.
I don't know.
At this point,
Okay.
Talk to somebody.
So, would you ever take back one of your exes?
Hell
Yes.
no.
Yeah.
You would?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would.
You
Okay,
said
my
yeah.
philosophy is this. My thing is this. Okay, in my head, man always gonna cheat. I'm sorry. I grew up around enough guys who like weren't trying to get.
No,
me, whatever.
I don't
They're
believe
legit my
that.
friends.
I swear to
They
God,
told me,
niggas
they
don't.
told
They
me,
don't
They
all
told me
cheat.
straight up. They told me.
See?
My brothers
And
told
that's
me.
why our society is the way it is.
No, listen.
Because
my
you guys
brothers-
settle for that type of
No,
stuff.
listen.
People put it
Me
in
and
our
my brothers
heads.
told me men are always gonna cheat. Somebody once said, you know, after eating spaghetti every night, you gonna want, the steak. You gonna want the lobster. You know what I'm saying? So like my thing is like, if you're gonna cheat, just don't let me find out. If you really care about me, do not let me find out. I have a friend who's with his girl. He literally goes and pays escorts because it's business. That's it. Because it's physical for men, right?
Yeah.
So it's just business to them. The problem is when you start texting these hoes. When there's text messages, dates, that's when, girls catch feelings. Someone enters your messages as a woman and
Yeah, it's
all
not
these
casual.
problems. But like the guy who cheats with escorts, I'm like, you know what? I can understand. At least like he loves his girl, but like for men, like I said, for me, I already know it's physical.
But-
Just don't let me find out.
But don't you think it opens a way for diseases to come in, especially with escorts?
Wrap it up.
Wrap it up, she
It always
says.
doesn't work.
I'm gonna need you to wrap up the whole
It
relationship.
always doesn't work.
Okay,
Wrap it up.
because I feel like if you want to have other people, what do they call that? An open relationship?
Yeah.
Just be single, bitch. Do what do they call it? Friends with benefits, or
Yeah.
just tell a nigga it's just a one nighter or whatever. I feel like people who do weird shit like that stay away from relationships, bro.
No, I
If
get
you're
that, but
talking
the
about you
generation
need to
we're
see an
in,
escort on the
all
side,
men
For real.
Yeah.
though.
Tell me.
bro.
I swear that
I don't believe all men.
You don't
I'm
believe
telling
so you
you.
think there's somebody out there that does not cheat?
Yes,
I have been with niggas that have never cheated on me. Like I would know. Like I'm telling you, like I would know.
Yeah.
Like I'm telling you, I would know because the way we spend time together and the way
That's what
everything.
hurts. That's the thing, though. These
No,
men are
I'm
crazy.
telling you,
You heard
like,
some of these stories.
I have niggas on some serious manners. You don't
I heard-
understand. Like
I heard
and they have me on manners too. Like if we're both on manners,
For sure.
it is what it is.
On
You know what
God.
I'm saying?
I feel
But
like
listen, hold on. Let me start this because you said all men cheat, so I gotta cut you.
I
off.
didn't say that.
You ain't say that?
No, she said that.
said
She
that.
said
Yes,
that.
they
No,
do.
No, I don't think all men cheat. But if someone comes to me and tell me that all men cheat, I feel like she's living into her own reality because
Yeah.
it happened to her. So now she just expects
what
every
I'm
man
saying.
to cheat on them,
Like,
on her, right?
If
Yeah.
you speak it into existence, bro, that's
Yeah.
what your reality is
Yeah.
going to be.
Yeah, it's
I
going to be
strongly
your
don't
reality.
believe all men cheat.
I
Yeah.
mean,
I don't believe you can love somebody and you're literally out here fucking
every-
yo, when a nigga loves a girl down bad, he will be so scared to lose her.
100%.
Like, you'll have,
Exactly. No.
right? Like, you'll actually be like
Sure.
shook. You'll be like, yo, I cannot fuck this up.
in that moment, but
Like,
it's
that's my
time.
down bitch.
And it's not
Time-
because a girl don't
through
look
time,
good.
men
It's
change.
because you have, bro.
Through time.
Okay.
It's a matter of
Ian,
time.
have you been cheated on?
No.
Wow. Okay.
I'm telling you.
I have been cheated
And
on.
look.
okay.
Yeah.
I have been cheated on.
Yeah.
Oh, girl, you ain't gotta ask me. I think everybody knows.
Clearly.
But I haven't been.
I tried the good guy. I tried the bad guy. I tried.
It was just two really good ones. So it's like, yeah.
No, I tried the good guy. I tried the bad guy. I tried the 9 to 5. I tried the drug dealer. I tried the scammer.
Wow.
They all the same.
But see, my brother, bruh, this how I know my brother ain't never cheated, bruh. I got a brother.
Yeah.
I have two brothers.
My brother too. He's so loyal.
I have two brothers, and one of them he has never cheated. He got the greatest, so I don't understand it. Like,
There's some guys like
So-
that out here.
What's you guys'
Yeah.
definition of cheating?
There's a cheating. What do you mean?
cheating, like-
No,
you
there's
could be
different
texting
things.
somebody. That's cheating.
yep.
Okay.
In
That's
what
cheating.
way are you texting? Like, is it that type of way?
Okay,
Yeah.
let me tell you. Okay, let's say somebody was
What
like, "Hey,
type of way?
What type
what's
of way?
up, baby?"
I text a lot of niggas for business. I'm not flirting with them or nothing.
Okay,
you know
listen,
what I'm saying? But a
there's a-
nigga could say I'm cheating, but I'm not. You know
No,
what I
but
mean?
listen. Okay, if
Okay.
you're texting somebody and you're like, "Oh, what's up, baby?"
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
That's
obviously,
cheating.
for
What you
why are they
want?
calling you baby?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Second of all, why they want to link up with you
Why?
at 12 a.m.?
That don't
Why
make
they?
no sense.
You get what I'm saying?
That's cheating.
Things like it's cheating.
That's
If you're
cheating.
texting somebody telling them, "Oh, I really like you. I want to hang out," and you're not mentioning the fact you got a man, bro, you're cheating.
One thing is for sure, I'm gonna say niggas is liars though.
You can agree with
They're
be
lying. They
niggas be lying. Oh my
Okay, how about we
god.
let them speak for themselves?
No. I'm telling you, like,
Let them
niggas
speak for
be lying.
themselves.
You can literally ask a guy, like, my cousin just went through this.
They're
One of
not.
my cousins, like, because she is not really looking for nothing serious. So she was kind of like, fuck around with this one dude. And like, she told him, yeah, I'm just having a good time. Like, I'm not really ready for anything serious. So she's like, let me know, be honest if you're like fucking other people. Cause she's like, most likely I am. So she's like, just be real with me. Cause she's like, in case you're fucking one of my homegirls or whatever. Like, she just wanted to be safe. She's like, let's keep it real, He's like, I swear I ain't fucking nobody else. The nigga, goddamn lie. 2-3 days later, one of her homegirls shows a fucking screenshot. Oh, let's link up. You bad link up tonight. Da, da, da. So it's like, niggas just be lying.
For
Like,
no
even if you
reason.
let them, you're like, yo, be honest. I'm not gonna be upset. I'm doing the same shit as you. So they will still lie.
Still, bro.
They will still
On
It's the
their
worst when you
mom.
find out they're married.
And on their moms.
What?
Yeah? When you find out they're married with kids, it hits different.
Yeah,
You're like, ooh.
different.
You ran into something like that too?
A lot of African men.
Yes.
African
Oh my
men.
God. You know what one guy did? Some Nigerian
Bruh.
guy, you know what he did? He was talking to my cousin and then he's like, oh yeah, I'm divorced. Buddy, every time my cousin was calling him, you would hear like some woman, whatever. And then she's like, are you actually divorced? And like, what's up with your kids? Where are your kids? He's like, no, my kids are living like somewhere else now, whatever. I swear to God, one day he called her and then I guess the family walked in. Hi, daddy, how did... Yo, he hung up on her face because he got caught. He has a whole family say I'm
no.
divorced. Like,
No.
shit is crazy. Yeah, niggas be lying.
For no reason. And they be dragging their poor mom's life onto it too. Talking about on my mom.
Like, what? Poor mom.
And then they wonder why their mom be having a heart attack in the bed.
Like,
Well,
what?
on my mom.
Yeah, niggas a damn lie, but
You're
that's all it
funny.
is.
I mean, he was complaining that we didn't ask him. Have you ever been cheated on?
Nope.
Okay. There you
I
go.
bet not have.
There you
Shit.
go.
I bet
Yo,
not.
but guys,
I'd rather
guys-
not know
Girls
than know
cheat
hell.
No, but guys,
Girls
no,
cheat different.
no, but guys will.
You feel me?
Girls cheat different. If a girl cheats on you,
But-
you're never gonna find out.
But if a
You
girl
have
cheat
you
on
dapping up the same nigga she cheating on you
me, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Girls are smarter when it comes. I'm just saying. I feel like girls are smarter when it comes to cheating.
To a certain extent, but I don't know. Anyways, listen, let's talk about some toxic shit though.
Okay, so for toxic, do you like that shit? Does that shit turn you guys on? Like
No,
toxic relationship?
no.
You guys like that?
It depends what type of toxic we're talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Her toxic
real.
ass over there.
Me too.
It depends what type of toxic we're talking
Okay,
about.
what's
you know
your
what I'm
type
saying?
of toxic that you like? I want to know what's
I don't know.
good that's
People-
toxic.
I don't know. Like people could say, like I don't know. Like I kind of people are like, oh, I want a peaceful relationship. I don't want to argue. Bitch, I want all the smoke. Because you know what's gonna happen after a nice, good fuck. You already know. Period. Oh God. Period. Oh God.
What is it that you want to have about toxicity?
Like now that she said that, I get what she mean.
You get what
wanna
I'm
fight a
saying?
little bit, struggle, nothing serious, no serious.
That's what I'm
fights,
saying,
though.
little cute
Has to go
toxic,
small,
you know,
yeah,
little
small
cute.
stuff,
Yeah.
not like
Yeah.
you cheated or
Yeah,
whatever the hell,
some
or like
cute,
why
you know?
you this? No. It has to be something in house.
Like I just
Something
want,
nobody
you
knows
know, the
about.
blood
you know?
has to boil a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Something like why you always leave the toilet seat up, like something stupid like that. That's what you want to fight about.
And I
But
want
other than
my-
that, yeah, I
Yeah.
like peace because
I
I
don't
don't
really
like.
call
my
that
girl be
toxic.
jealous.
Wouldn't that just be annoying your partner in a way? Like, you know, provoking them, you know, poking the bear a little bit.
It keeps it spicy and interesting.
But I feel like
Yeah.
throwing the word toxic, I feel like people run with that word like wild, like toxic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Depends.
Like, I feel like people run with it. It's nothing good could be toxic.
That's true.
No, nothing.
You
So-
get what I'm saying?
Do you have any kids?
Kid, no.
You don't have any kids?
Mm-mm.
Would you date somebody that had kids? I'm sure you have, but would you marry somebody that
I'm
had
so
kids?
sure she has.
'Cause I'm sure all y'all have. I'm sure all y'all have.
No, like,
Why are you so sure?
why are you so sure? Like, holy.
I'm just talking.
No, I haven't been in a relationship with a guy that had a kid, but I've like dated guys that had kids,
See?
but we were never like, we didn't get there to like a serious place because I
Yeah.
don't know.
No,
It
never
didn't-
have either. So you
Yeah.
say
So
you're
that's
so
never a problem, though?
I don't know. Like I'm just being honest. Like I usually always tell the guy like, oh, it's okay. Like I don't want to like hate or look like I'm just being selfish or whatever. Like I'm always like, oh, it's okay. And I think it's okay. But then when I sit down in my room and I'm like, wait, like, so I'm not the first baby mom. I don't know about that. And it bothers me. So I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is different.
But
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
the real truth.
What about
That's
you?
how I feel.
Have I dated a guy with kids?
Yeah, do you have kids? And if
I
you
got
dated a guy?
kids, you know, but I've never talked on a serious level with no guy that has kids. You know, personally, I feel like I would date a guy that has kids because I don't want no more fucking kids. So
Oh,
you
okay.
bring your kids.
Yeah.
I'll bring
mine.
mine. You know, a nice little blended family.
See, that works.
Yeah, that
I
works
like
for
that.
me.
Right.
know
You
you
get
could
what
be a
I'm saying?
stepmother.
Because yeah,
Okay.
Well,
That makes
I know
sense.
I'll be a stepmother.
No, like you could take on the capacity to love somebody else's kids like you love your own from like another woman.
Yeah, that would be something. But bro, if I'm expecting the guy to love my kid like his own, I gotta fucking,
Meet
you know,
in the middle.
you know. But
Right.
it gotta get there over time. You
Yeah,
get what I'm
no,
saying?
for
You know,
real.
I gotta
Could you
make
love-
sure.
Could you love someone's kids like your own kids?
I mean, I'm not sure. Like I said, I've never been in that situation. But like technically speaking, I have loved like my friends' kids, like they're my own. Like take care of them, like till I die. So I guess I could, to be honest.
For me, it's how young I meet them.
Yeah.
I don't like rude
Yeah, because
kids,
when
though.
they're grown, it's harder to
Yeah.
like, you know, build that bond. But when they're young, they're easy to love. Babies are so easy to just get
Yeah.
attached to,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So like for me, that would play a factor in like how it is because if it's like anything past 8, I don't know,
Yeah.
it's a little sticky.
That's different.
like imagine
That's-
they hit you with, you're not my mom.
Yeah, I know. Oh, okay.
I know, Shawty.
You know?
You ain't my
Yeah.
daughter.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
we gon'
gonna make
see
it
eye to-
work.
We gonna make it work.
Yeah.
We see eye to eye.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I
Yeah.
agree with
You know? Sometimes they say you gotta take bad things and make it into a joke. You know, especially I feel
I
like
always
that's
say that.
that's a very hard thing to do. Like love somebody else's kids.
Yeah.
You know, but at the same time it's like you loving somebody else. Like you love that person, you gotta get to know them to love them. You get me? So I feel like it's not really as hard as we're making it seem.
I know a lot of people who are in that situation, and I think I forgot it wasn't even their kid.
Their kid,
because the kid is now saying, "Mom, Dad, whatever." I'm okay.
You get what I'm saying? I feel like it's when you get to a certain level of comfort, like you won't even acknowledge, like, oh, this person isn't actually my kid. You probably won't even remember that unless like you're a weirdo.
Is age a deal breaker? Like,
Age?
do you have like an age range? You know what I'm saying? Like,
listen, people always hate on me because I'm always with like older men, but it's like not even like that. They be approaching me. I never really dated a guy. Like, no, but that's what I'm saying. They'd be like, "Oh, he's so old," and I'm like, "He's not even that old. He's like in his mid-40s."
Okay, so what's the oldest guy you would
same
date?
age of my daddy?
What's the oldest guy you would date?
Yeah.
To be honest, my ex wasn't. Oh, what's the oldest guy I would date? I don't know. Now that I'm getting older, I'm like, okay. I'm like, I think like 40 is good. Like I kind of boosted one time. He was like 47. I'm like, well, he about to touch 50. I gotta chill. But yeah.
What about
it happens? No, because they like some of them are so classy and they're gentlemen. They have so much life experience, and I'm like, teach me something.
Yeah.
You know what it is for me? When I was younger, because, like, I'm not skinny. I'm a big girl. And big is just in now, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, when I was younger, I never thought I could pull anybody my age because the guys my age are, like, looking for, like, the skinny girls.
Yeah.
So then I always just, like, an older man appreciated a more natural body.
Yeah.
So I was always So, like, I always, like, was like, okay, let me just pull, like, older niggas because that's what God's given me. I gotta work with the lemons, you know, that he gave me.
Make your lemonade.
And then so like now recently that, you know, my generation has grown up, now I'm pulling niggas my age out.
Yeah.
They see clearly now, huh?
Yeah, now it's not. Now they understand more as men because like, I don't know, Trey, like, do you feel like when you were younger, to your preference of women now, you like appreciate like a more natural body than like, no, the skinny type, the like, cause
whatever's
like,
trending.
Whatever's trending.
Yeah.
100%. But I've always liked the natural body though.
No, like natural, but I mean like thicker.
Oh yeah. I've been like, I'm from the country though. I'm from Georgia, so everybody thick in Georgia. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Yeah,
I guess
everybody,
we grow up
everybody
too, right?
thick. So I've been seeing.
You already know.
French kiss,
You already know.
No cap.
So I have a question for you guys. So when it comes to relationship, if you already have certain things going for yourself, do you think it's fair to sacrifice it for a relationship?
It depends what it
depends.
Okay, like her music, right? For instance, you know, as a female in the music, because, you know, I do music too, girl. But as a female in the music world, a lot of men cannot handle the fact, like the music world is revolved around men, right? So you go to the studio, you're working with a man.
Yeah.
You're doing a photo shoot, most
With
likely
men.
men. Everything is men, right? And they can't take the fact, okay, you're surrounded by beer men all the time and men are hitting on you.
They're
and
hitting you up online.
So for her to quit her music career, like how would you sacrifice your music career for
In
a
the
guy?
long run.
No.
So
Because like
never,
I'm
ever,
so
ever.
supportive, I'll actually ride or die with you. So you have to like kind of do the same
For me.
Yeah.
And that's how I feel too.
Yeah.
I feel, how do you do that?
I feel the same way. Yeah.
Yeah, like if it's like, especially if it's like he saw like when he was asking me to do that, that was when the song was number 1 on the radio. Like it was motion was happening. I'm like, you just want me to stop this? Like, don't you see what's happening? You're not proud and happy. He's like, I am, but like, you know, my wife, like, I don't want her like on the radio. I don't want her like online. I just want her to be more quiet at home.
Compromise.
And I'm just like, that's crazy.
I find someone
I
to
feel
meet in
like
the middle.
if you
Like,
met somebody doing certain things, like let's say music or they were modeling or something like that, I feel like if that wasn't your person to begin with, you shouldn't have approached
But that's
them.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They approach you because
if-
they approach you because they're like, oh, she bad, oh, she this, she that. And then they get to know you and they actually fall for you. And then it's like a whole thing. But it's like, you knew that when you approached me that day.
Right.
Yeah. Just like how guys, they'll be like, oh, I don't want my girl wearing that. But you met her wearing shit like that. You get what
I
I'm
don't know,
saying?
but there's a different type of way you gotta carry yourself, though.
No,
He
but
is
listen.
guilty.
No, like this is the thing.
He
I
is
feel
guilty.
like when you get
I
into
am.
a relationship,
And I'm proud
you
of it,
can't
too.
just
Boy, you better not.
you can't just expect somebody to change
Yeah,
overnight.
no, not right away, but I feel like over time, like
Everything
I did change my
grows, bro.
wardrobe a little bit once I got into a relationship
You better.
because it's like, you know, the way I see it is like if I go out with this outfit on and like I'm attracting a certain type of attention, even though like I love the outfit, it looked great on me and whatever. But then that attention you're attracting is gonna lead to problems later. Whether it's like, and men be scary too, because some men don't know how to take rejection. So that's one thing.
Yeah.
So now you're in a situation. Second, it's like you're like, you know, like sending yourself temptation, because who knows what kind of nigga you could pull. Imagine, you know what I mean?
Right.
And sometimes, you know, like if you don't like try to like, you know, attract that type of attention, like you can still look good.
But
and,
that's where the growth comes in the relationship, right? I don't feel like your man should be the one to tell you like, yo, I don't want you wearing that.
Who?
Like, boo, bro, you should,
yeah, but then
you
that's
as
when
a
you guys
woman
are working out your like standards of what is appropriate and what isn't, because it's gonna have to be talked about, right?
I'm here with my boy Trig. We want to give a special shout out to Azak all the way from Nigeria.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you, bro, for allowing me to wear your custom jacket, bro. The quality is amazing. The texture is magnificent. Very opulent. You know what I'm saying? So it's lovely, and we appreciate you, bro.
I feel like it
Bruh.
will come naturally.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
When I'm
becomes
in love with a
naturally.
guy, I'll just naturally like, hey,
No.
this is
Tone
not
it
appropriate
down.
for me.
No,
to
I
wear.
won't. I don't want to. I'm a
There
little.
we
So
go.
you have to do this. Like,
I'm a little slow. I won't.
Yeah.
You-
I
but
really
you know,
won't.
like when you're with somebody after a while, bro, like everything you want to make that person happy. So
Yeah.
you wouldn't want to purposely create a problem that's gonna make them upset. Like, okay, he met you wearing that, right? But after a certain while, you and yourself, you're gonna be like, yo, you know, I don't think I should wear that because
You're just.
I want to just wear this for my man now. You get what I'm saying? But I don't feel like
No, I need
you
somebody
get
to
into
tell
a
me.
relationship with a girl and you should be the one to tell her like, yo, shorty, I don't want you wearing that. Like you guys just started talking 2 months ago. Are you buying my clothes?
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
about to start
exactly,
asking
right?
you. Are you
Yeah.
buying my?
Okay.
When
So
you
if you
stop,
do, then can he say?
yeah.
But
And so
look.
if he says he's buying a whole
Yeah.
No, let's say it's 2 months in, right? It's pretty new. He's bought you clothes that's like, you know, a little something to try, you know, when you over.
Listen.
no, not like that.
No, I'm just saying
I'm
if
not
it was
saying
a
he
little
bought me a
something
little one
like-
outfit. That's not how it's about to go. Okay, baby. We're talking for 2 months and you're talking about you don't want me wearing shit like that. Baby, I got a lot of shit like that. So you got to replace a lot of that shit. You know, buy me a
Besides
new wardrobe.
replacing it within 2 months, would you just stop wearing
Okay,
those
no.
clothes?
I actually went through this exact thing. So basically, like, you know, skin out all the time, Badda SZN, you already know. So that's how my man at the time met me, whatever. But then, like, it wasn't 2 months. I would say, like, probably 8 months or something. Because every time he went to an event with me, I swear to God, like, niggas would not even notice him. They'll be like, oh, let me talk to you. He'd be like, no, she's with me. And I wouldn't even say a word because I'm like, I don't want to say nothing. And, oh, you're flirting with him. So I'm just like,
Right.
he's like, no, she with me. And after a while, he was like, you know, these niggas keep talking to you because you dressing like this. And I'm just like, baby, are you sure? Because I don't know. He's like, okay, you know what we're going to do? He's like, you know what we're going to do? He's like, I'm just going to buy you like a whole new wardrobe. And I was like, oh, really? I was like, okay, what are you talking about? We literally went online. He bought me a bunch of cute stuff that was still like, you know, we compromised. And, you know, I still have that wardrobe today. Like, so it's all good, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. Look, before we wrap it up, like, give me like 2 minutes of you telling me, okay, because this is an important thing in a relationship. We ain't talked about this this whole time. Sexual, you know, encounters or with the other person, you know what I'm saying? So, like, what's your deal breaker? Like, if you really love them and you really like them, and then you find out that it ain't him like how you thought it was him.
I don't know, because when it comes to that subject, I feel like when you really like each other, there's like a certain chemistry and spark in the bedroom anyways. So it's like, example, like you fuck this guy, like you guys are both feeling each other, you guys have that crazy passion. You could go fuck another guy, he go fuck another girl, it will not be the same thing because there's no spark like that, you know? It's not like a one night stand, it's like making love versus fucking, you know what I mean?
Like if it's your soulmate, it's your soulmate. Like, you
Yeah,
guys are
like
meant
it
to
just
be in all
feels
aspects.
different.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that's like, it's not, I don't know, it's hard to explain because like, I don't know, I haven't been in that situation really because like I was in love, he was in love, so we was making love and it was, you know, it was wet,
love.
you know what I'm saying? So it was love, so it's like, it was never bad because there was so much passion, you know, the way we hold each other, the way this, way that, it's like so different than like a one night stand thing where it's like back shots by, like, you know what I mean? So it's different.
Well, that's interesting.
So, what I want to know is 2 things. Okay. I want to know, what is your goal moving forward as an artist? Do you have any like future collabs coming up, or?
Yeah, I do have collabs already recorded that I don't want to like talk about yet. I don't want to jinx that I'm just trying to figure out right now some legal stuff on, but I'm looking forward to a very, very major collab that everybody knows the artist for sure. So I'm really looking forward to that. And I'm looking forward to the Junos as well because, I don't know, someone in the industry that works at the Junos told me that I have a good shot this year. Ooh. So I was like, okay, so that's a big goal of mine. So they gave me like, they kind of gave me like, they're like, okay, Badda, like drop like 3 more songs this year. And like, you'll be submitted. So I was like, okay, so I already dropped 2. Like that was motivation. I'm like, I'm gonna drop 10, fuck it. Yeah. You know, so that's like a big goal too. So I'm excited for the Junos.
Well, thank you, Badda SZN, for coming to see us here in Calgary. But you did promise at the beginning that you said you was gonna drop a little something, so you drop a little something, take us out, you know.
Okay, yo, these niggas really pussy. They can't fuck with me, the baddest in the city. They spell it double D, cause it's badder in this bitch. I'm never capping in this bitch. They just copycat, counterfeit. And these bitches so bootleg. Badder wannabes. Boo said you got weak head. Yeah, I'm talking about the weak broads. So slow, your man say you need 100 recharge. Okay. They calling me the queen and it's really all facts. Came from the motherland, we get it all packs. Okay. They just jealous, they can't breathe this type of air. All these souls lost, they can never be aware of the outcome, aware of the boss. When these hoes see us, yeah, they looking all lost. And confused about who they really is. Bitch, sit down, you ain't really bout biz. Period.
That's amazing. Thank you, Badda SZN.
You already know, Aware freestyle out now on Spotify. Go stream that shit. Badda SZN. But on Spotify and all platforms is Badda, BADDA. BADDA.SZN on Instagram. Badda SZN. You already know everything happens for a reason. The baddest from the 41613. We in Calgary.
Okay, the biggest.
This is Inferno. My name's MJ, and I'm here with
Joanna and Katie.
Tiana. I'm Elise.
I'm Mackenzie.
I'm Leanne.
I'm Bill Leduc, City Councilor of Sudbury, Greater Sudbury, Ontario.
DQ. Ray.
Ryan.
And I'm
Trudy.
Trudy. Perfect. All right, so we got a few questions for you guys. Long distance relationships, yes or no? And why not, or why yes?
I mean, I think in some situations they can definitely work out.
Yes, if they're worth it.
Yes, if they're worth it, as in
they complete you as a person and the relationship still works even though you can't be together physically.
It just really depends on the person. Me personally, I think it would be really hard. I would want someone like that's in my city, or because like just long distance would be so hard, and I don't know that I could do it unless I was in a relationship with a person for like a good while before it turned into long distance, but I wouldn't go like long distance right away.
I feel like I'm saying the same thing, kind of like if you wouldn't do long distance with that person, like why are you even in a relationship with them?
I feel like not indefinitely, but I think that if it's like a set period of time, then like if it's worth it, then yes. But I think that like an indefinite long distance, like no, just because it's like there's no end date there.
No, I agree. I feel like it would be hard for me personally, but I also feel like communication is a big thing as well in long distance, and I feel like if you don't have communication, it's not going to work out.
Yeah, I agree.
What do you think is an important value to have in a relationship?
We value the honesty, we value the loyalty, we value the transparency, we value accountability.
Honesty. Always honesty. You got to be honest with your partner. You got to know that you guys are on the same playing field. That's it. Just communication and honesty.
Do you guys believe in arranged marriages? Is arranged marriages something that could be done? That could be parents, that could be coworkers, that could be just like anyone setting you up with someone, and it's almost kind of like a done deal, if that makes sense.
I think that kind of takes away from like getting to know the person and like seeing if you're really meant for them, because you might like change certain things about yourself or about your life if you know that it has to be endgame. But I don't know, sometimes it's a crazy coincidence that like you end up together. But to be honest, I think it should be more about your connection together than just like if you're forced to be together.
Okay, so more natural first, but it could happen naturally in that way. Okay,
Maybe.
yeah.
I think the fact that it's a done deal is what like causes it to be a problem for me. I think it like you can have people set you up, but I think that you should have an opportunity to be like, yes, this is what I want, or this is what I don't want, and like this works for me. Because if you're just like forced into something, like the chances of it working out are pretty slim.
So I actually think, yes, I think that being in love is not all it takes to have a successful marriage. And so like the mutual values of being like committed to an arranged marriage is what would be like the biggest predictor of having a long-term and and successful marriage. So I think that like, yes, if like the values are the same and that the intent to be married is the same, then like that would be a successful marriage, and like arranged marriages could work.
Well, you guys are in a relationship, I'm assuming? We're married. Oh, you're married. Okay, how many years have you guys been married?
5 years.
Okay, yeah, so we'll start with this one. So infidelity, can you look past it, or is it something that's a deal breaker in a relationship?
Deal breaker for sure.
Deal breaker.
Is there a reason why, or is it just because?
I think if it happened, if I did look past it, I would always think about it. It would always be in my mind. I wouldn't be able to trust it. Yeah.
We've been together for 14 years. So at this point, I feel like if infidelity happened, it would just kind of be like they're over it.
Okay, I see. What do you find attractive in a partner?
I think like being very considerate and understanding of who you are as a person, and just like kind of the flexibility to grow like together. And I think compatibility is a big thing, and I really love when someone is able to make me laugh and just like can listen to anything and just understand me and what I say and do.
I think humor and intelligence are like the two big things for me. Yeah, and communication is key in any relationship.
I feel like adventurous and like fun, but then also like secure, and I think and like good at like communicating. Yeah, and like honest for sure.
Age gap. So I don't know what the gap is between you two, but 14 years is a long time. So how big of an age gap is acceptable in your eyes?
Like maybe 5-6 years.
Really? What would you 10 years? I feel like 10 years and plus is like okay.
I want it to be modest, but I would agree.
You know what? I don't think there's any inappropriate age gap whatsoever.
We have a 2 and a little bit year age gap. I'm older than him.
As of tomorrow, she's 3 years older than me, actually. She's a cougar.
Happy birthday to
Trudy.
Trudy. Happy birthday to Trudy.
It's as long as the two couples or two people get along and they have everything in common and they have a great communication base.
I think age is just a number, honestly. My cousin and her husband are like 11 years. Like I don't know. I think age is a number. It is what it is.
I think you make it work, yeah.
I mean, if it's legal, like 10 years is like definitely a stretch. I think like a happy medium would be like 6 or 7 years, but like why not 10 years? Like who cares?
I feel like you are as young as you feel. You know, I don't think age has anything to do with it. Yeah, as funny as that sounds.
That's a good answer. Age isn't just a number. How do you guys feel about dominant versus submissive, or feminine versus masculine in a relationship? As you guys have been together for 14 years, what's kind of the dynamic there?
I don't know.
Or is it more like a 50-50?
I feel like it's a 50-50. Like, I don't know. She can drink me under the table, but you know, like, I still do like the barbecuing and like lawn mowing and stuff, but...
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's ever an expected thing that like I should do something and he should do something. I think it's 50-50, and if someone does something, it's like, oh great. It's like, you know, I started the barbecue and everything burned and it was like, well, nice try, right? Like, I don't know. I don't think that there's an expectation around like a masculine, feminine, like dominant, submissive. I think it's just, if you feel like being dominant in that moment, great. If you feel like being submissive in that moment, fine. Like, you know, whatever pops up. If you feel like being a certain way, go for it. We're supportive of whatever you feel like doing. Yeah.
That's a great answer. That was a good answer. I like that. 14 years, guys, take notes. That's how you make it work. What challenges do you guys face as a couple being together for 14 years? Or I guess, what were the challenges that you first faced, overcame, and then what are the challenges that you face now that maybe you faced before, or new challenges now as it's been 14 years?
Yeah, I think when we first met, we were young. So it was like, you know, going out and partying, and then you would get maybe a little bit too drunk, and, you know, you wake up and be like, oh, I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have done that.
We used to go to the bars all the time. We were on the same like co-ed soccer team, so we would always like go to the bars after our games, and everyone would get way too drunk. So that was definitely like something that we had to figure out. like the drunk fights and that kind of stuff. I'd say like the latest challenge is we have a daughter as well. Yeah, she's almost 3 years old, and it's just about like making sure that your partner is comfortable, I guess. So you kind of have to do it like 50-50, and you have to like realize that, hey, your partner is tired. It's time to like pick up the slack so they can like relax. And it's not about like I did it last, you know. It's all about like how the other person's feeling and trying to like reciprocate and like make up for it.
Navigating parenthood, I think, was our later in relationship challenge, was navigating becoming parents and what that meant for us as individuals, us as a relationship, a couple, and us as parents, and making sure we were putting efforts into all of those avenues in our life, because if you don't, you'll be missing something, right? So, yeah.
14 years. Congrats, guys, and happy birthday. But that's all the questions we have for today. So thank you guys very much. And yeah, wish Trudy a happy birthday.
Thank you.
Cheers, guys. All right, that's it for Inferno. Signing off. This is MJ.
It's Joanna.
Katie.
And Tiana.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Thank you so much, Bill, for answering our questions, and I hope you have a great evening.
And I hope you come to the city of Greater Sudbury and do this podcast, okay, and get it right from the nickel heart of Sudbury.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay?